Hello everybody. Today we're going to unbox the VEVOR cutting machine for fabric, and it also can cut several other items. Here's a manual it comes with. I've already opened the box. Here's all the different parts. It's got a lot of parts. And I've watched several videos on it and it looks very interesting. I need something to cut fabric a whole bunch at a time, and you can double up on your fabric. Alright, so here's the cutting machine. It's a little bit heavy, but from what I read, it has wheels, so it does have wheels at the bottom, so it glides. And it has cut up to 1 inch of fabric at once and go down. I read this is a sharpening wheel, so it sharpens as it works. It's supposed to come with another blade. It comes with 2 rechargeable batteries. So this is awesome. So you do not have to plug this in. So you get 2. And let's put one in. Let's see. So here's the little prongs. If you look inside, I guess it would go this way. So this part down. All right. Battery, the cord, and this charges somewhere. Oh, right here. So that charges right there. Hopefully it's charged enough to show you how it works. And it comes with, I think this is some oil. Ooh, an extra blade. Another sharpening wheel. Looks like some sandpaper. I read that is for sanding your blade. I think that's it. So from what I saw, there is one problem with this. It's hard to see where you're cutting. There is a little notch here. If you place that on, like say the 16 right here, this is exactly 1 inch, so the 15 would be right here. So if you're trying to cut, so that's going to gauge where the blade is. It's on these 2 dots right here. If we were to cut the 16 line, you'd go straight. Now it does have some movement, so you have to kind of really be careful and just do a straight line. It does have a light. Let's see, turn it on. I guess this is the turn on switch right here underneath. Oh, there we go. Now it's showing it's on. Oh, there's a light. Press once for the light. It's supposed to have 5 different speeds. So the blade's only moving, not the plate. So you can do this and the fabric's underneath, or goes up underneath there. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4. It said it had 5 speeds, but I don't see 5 speeds. Now I gotta figure out how to turn. Oh, I guess to turn it off, you gotta put. For some reason, I think this is the turn off button, but I guess it's under here. So you turn it off underneath. So let's try it out. I read you most likely still need to mark your fabric, so I've got some batting, and I need a 13 by 13. So I'm gonna go ahead and measure it. So I just got these. I love these clear rulers. They're good for laying down, getting the right size, and then just using your roller blade tool. All right, so I want to double up if I can. You should iron your fabric first. So 13. And what I use is a marker. I can't get pens to work on this batting. So that's not quite 13 up here. I need to get 13. So let me do something different here. Let me go ahead and cut. Let's see. Let me just do one piece for now. Okay. All right. So what I do with this is I actually had to put it at the end of the fabric. I try to gauge it here to get it straight, and then got to push it up. 13. That was a little bit off, so 13 is actually right there. And then you can go across right here. Could have just done this first. Now we hold it down like that. That's what I should have did first. Just kind of lightly put a marker on here. All right. So I'm going to turn this on with my finger underneath. I guess you hold it down for the light. And then, oops, hold it down for the light. Hit it twice and just go across. Wow. That is totally smooth. Let's see how we did. Let's turn it around. Get the other side. Hold down it for the light. Oops, turn it back on. Hold down for the light. Hit twice. I'm just going to do low speed. I don't know why people do high speed unless you got a lot of thick fabric. And you just glide it. Super easy. You're not barely even touching it or pushing it. All right. The batting's always the worst for me, trying to get it even. So let's see how I did. Because it stretches so much. So I need to cut a little piece off of here. This is pretty straight right here. So it's pretty even. I need a little bit off of here. So, and I could have just end up moving it. What I should have did is put clips. There we go. What I was thinking about next time is take the little Dollar Tree clips and just clipping this on here and it won't move. That would be maybe a cool idea. See, now this one's off. This is a little bit wider than I need it to be. So either I didn't get my marking straight. So that needs to be about right there. Let's try this again. Now that's a very tiny area to try to cut. But we're going to see it. Let me try to do it sideways so I can see better. So there is a little blade right here that's kind of the gauge. Or a little protector here. It's kind of gauges where you're at, but you really still can't see anything. If they would have made this clear, I think that would have been a game changer. It is hard to tell where you're at. That's but it does cut awesome. I really like it. I will be using it. I can't cut straight to begin with, so either anything that I do, this is going to be easier than cutting by hand, in my opinion. right, let's try this again. I'm gonna do it sideways and see if I can't get a better cut, because I can see better this way. Oh yeah, I can see way better. That's a very small area to be. And watch your fingers. And you're the one gliding it, so you don't need to rush. You're the one holding the control. Look how thin I did that. That's amazing. That is gotta be straight now. Look at that. Wow. That is really well done. I'm still off over here, right about here, so let's turn it around. Batting it to me is the hardest thing to cut. So it's a little bit over right here. You can tell. I hope you can see that. It's pretty good right through here. So let's try this again with the marker. Let's make sure I put this together. Almost need something to hold it down. All right. So I'm going to put this on the 13 line again. This doesn't have to take off much right here. I like mine really even because I have noticed when I do like the bowl cozies, if I don't have a perfect 10 by 10 square and a perfect 10 by 10 batting, the batting will be off too big or the fabric will be off too big and it just doesn't work out well. So I have to cut out this little piece and this will be straight. So turn it on right here. Hold it down for the flashlight if you want the flashlight. Or the light, I should say. And then double click to turn it on the low speed. Look, I feel like this button makes it think that it's the on and off button, and under here it's kind of confusing a little bit for me, but hopefully I'll get used to it. Oh wow, look at that, look how close that is. Perfect. So we got my perfect 13 by 13. So I'm going to do some of this fabric, and for this I'm going to start off by trying to cut this off. I don't know why they put this on there. It's so aggravating and it ends up making everything not straight. We're going to try this. I don't know how I'm going to do, but I'm going to try to cut off this trim here. I wish they would not put that there. I think I'm going to do it sideways because like I said, I can't tell, especially because my table is I'm not sitting up very high from my table. So turn it on underneath. Hold it, this little silver button down for the light if you want the light, and then double tap the little silver button to turn it on. Let me move some of this so I can get this over here. Never enough room. All right, let's try this again. So double tap. This I'm not going to go slow. I'm going to turn it off so I can get it back over here on the mat. So far as we're doing good. Cut this with a blade for a second so I don't get all tore up in here. All right. All right, on, hold down. Let's see how we did. Not too bad. Looks like I got a little bit right here. That was from moving it with my hands. So it's really user error when it comes to this. This is not going to give you the most precision cut if you are moving. But if you're not moving, it's going to be pretty good. Looks like to me. So I'm going to fold this over. And I'm going to try to get a couple pieces out of here. Let's see how many times I can fold this over. Hopefully you get an idea what I'm doing. Alright. Let's put these together. Trying to get ready for the Farmville Dogwood Festival. I'm trying to make a bunch of bowl cozies, some bag holders, some plate holders, and I'm just so far behind on everything. So I think it would be great if I folded it like this. So that's 1, 2, this would give me 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I folded it in half and then I folded it in half again. And I'm going to take some quilting clips and get these straight. And then what I'm going to do is go up 13 and over 13. That way I'm not trying to cut this right here. So let me get my quilting clips. Alright, so I got my quilting clips. They came with like 100 pack. I absolutely love these. Because I just got them in the mail. Alright, so trying to make this as straight as possible. Put all 4 corners together. On one side, and get them straight on the other side. It's hard for me to get fabric straight. You guys got any tips? Let me know. Got these Dollar Tree clips. What I think I'm going to do is to make sure this side does not move. I'm going to put a big clip underneath like this. Just to hold everything into place. I mean, I want to get this straight as I can. I don't know if this is going to work or not. Just kind of came to me like I got to get something so that does not move. I want to make sure it's not in front of the 13 because this is going to guide across there. So I probably need to put that down a little bit. Maybe put it higher up here. There we go. I think this is pretty darn straight. And I should have ironed it. Always iron it first. So I'm going to do my 13 by 13s for my plate cozies. So I'm going to go up 13, so that's actually across from the 5. Let's put this at the end of your fabric, your little ruler. Then go up 13, which is right there. Make a line. It's a faint line. Hopefully I can see it. And hopefully it didn't bleed through it. And then here's a 13 right here. Actually, 13's right there. There we go. I like to lay it flat against here to get it even straight line. There we go. All right, let's try this. So turn it on. Hold it down for the light. I'm going to go up first. Double click. find my line. Turn it off. Evidently I didn't get under this last one, so let me try to troubleshoot this. Let's try it again. Hold it down. So I just taught you a lesson. Make sure all 4 pieces are underneath. I was wondering why it was pulling on me. All right, there we go. Whew. Now I'm just gonna go across, cut a little bit more. All right, so I can get this under here. Now, try this again. On for the light, double click. All right, I should have 4 pieces that are exactly the same. So let's take one of them out. And this is what I got left over. So I might get something out of here. Maybe for the bowl cozies. So these are going to be for the plate cozies. Now that turned out a lot better than the batting. A lot better. It's not ironed, but if you were to iron it, this is right on the line. So that turned out amazing. So I do like this. So I'm going to cut this video. It was probably longer than I anticipated. I was trying to make it a little bit shorter, but at least you saw some of the troubleshooting I came up with during this tutorial and some of the cool ideas I've had holding the fabric together. I think that was kind of cool because normally I cannot keep things straight. Just take your time with this. It is heavy. When I first picked it up, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's heavy as an iron, but it just, you're not even, you can just push it with your finger. It just glides because of the wheels. I think that's one reason it doesn't cut as straight is because of the wheels. So that may be a negative of having wheels, but to me, I would rather have wheels than not wheels because then it would be too hard to push. But they just roll so freely. So I wish they had a clear marking, but you can gauge it by these little dots. It appears to me that these little dots on here are exactly where the blade is. I like it so far. You have a great day, and I hope to see you at the Farmville Dogwood Festival. It'd be April 24th through the 26th. And I will see you next time. And thank you for watching, and please like, subscribe, and share. And I look forward to making another video for you soon.